Hello, Bonnie. I'm super excited to share with you this full moon burn book that I designed for you. It's made of an old book of poetry by Edna St. Vincent Millay, who's one of my favorite poets, and it's from a collection called Wine from These Grapes. And it's very rough because, it's meant to be burned. So the cover's got this full moon on it, and this is a little matchbook that I got in Florida. And the pages are made from scraps of handmade paper that I made when I was in Florida. And um, I chose this paper because I don't use any chemicals in it. And I thought if you're burning it, it's not really going to release chemicals into the air. I was a little worried that you might think the paper was too nice to be burned, and I kind of wanted you to have something left over if you wanted it to be left over. So each of the pages, like every other page, is perforated so that you can write your wishes or your intentions or whatever you want on this page, and then you can rip it out and just burn that page, and then this one on the left will stay there. Or you can just burn the whole darn thing too. It's totally up to you. Um, this paper, paper's paper. It's like temporary. So um, I feel like it was sort of made for such a purpose, these sort of temporary purposes where you get it down on paper and then release it to um, the universe. I didn't want to like put anything on the pages. I wanted to leave that up to you, but I did make these little cards for each full moon. Oh, also the year starts out with um, this page that's dark on one side and light on the other, and then the final page starts with light on the outside and dark on the inside. Yeah, so this page, theoretically, you can write your whatever you want here and then rip out. This is for January, the wolf moon. And then, so this page will be gone, but this page will stay unless you choose to burn it as well. This is February. I took some liberties, like, and kind of found some alternative names for the full moons as well. This one's the bear moon, but of course you can, like, you know, call it whatever moon you want to call it. Oh, I also put the dates. So I thought maybe these cards might just remind you of when the full moon is coming up, because I know I always forget. So the dates are on the other sides of these cards. You could also write stuff on these cards too, and throw that in the fire or share it with someone and let them participate in your ritual with you. It's totally up to you. And then this is the sap and sugar moon in March. So I guess I could also tell you. So this is a page that I actually like made. I stuck it on the wall of the shed that I was making paper in. And then this one, I included a lot of ivy from the shed, and also it's made out of maps, as well as this one. This is the seed moon, or the growing moon, in April. Oh, also there's just some like herbs and stuff that are growing in on my patio. This is the hare moon, also known as the flower moon, in May. And this paper is made of an old poetry book. It's recycled from a poetry book. This is the strawberry moon, and this paper, I believe, is some dryer lint, as well as, obviously you can see there's lichen here. I'm obsessed with lichen, and so I included some of that. And then comes the, did I say the strawberry moon already? Yes, and the flower moon. Yes, and then next comes the buck moon in July, and this is made with some whiskey bottle labels and some fun ribbon and um, I don't know what else this is made out of. I don't make white paper very often, so it's probably got a lot of cotton in it too. And then next we have the sturgeon moon, and this has some clay from Florida. And then there's the blue moon, which I didn't make a card for because it's the moon that's sort of, like the odd one out. There's going to be 2 full moons in August, so just don't forget that, I guess. Again, this one's really got a lot of fungus, or not fungus, lichen in it. This is the harvest moon. This, I don't know, little bird harvest nest thing that I liked that image of. It's also, I think this is also like the 7 of Pentacles. Some more dried stuff from my house. This is the Hunter moon. So it's got an owl pellet on it. And then the beaver full moon. I love this image that I found. That's in November. Also, this paper has some Christmas tree tinsel on it. And this one you can tell I also made on the wall. You can see an imprint of the wall. Oh, this one also has an imprint of a fern. I think a couple of them, there were lots of ferns in Florida, so a couple of them have these fern imprints. I think it's the full moon. The blue moon. Oh yeah, the blue moon actually has a fern embedded in it. Yeah, and then finally December is the cold moon, and this little card is just made out of a piece of paper with a flower on it. And yeah, so like I said, all the right side pages are perforated and will tear out without destroying the book, but also this book is yours to destroy if you so choose. So I hope you enjoy it and that you get a lot out of your full moon rituals this year. Thank you so much. I really had so much fun making this. I feel like now I need to make one for myself. A little, I don't typically do the full moon burn, but some full moon rituals maybe for myself too. So thanks again. I hope you're doing well, and yeah, have fun.